Have you ever wanted to send a very secret information to a person, but you don't know the right way to do it? You are maybe afraid that people or the secret services or anything of the kind will actually see the message you've sent. It is very confidential. Here in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that by using an image file. In that image file, you are going to attach another file, which is actually a text file, and that text file will contain the text or the information that you want to send to your friend. This process is called the steganography, and is the process which actually includes joining two files together. And in this case, you are going to join another file, for instance .pdf, .txt file, into your .jpeg, png, or in other words, into your image, okay? But it also have a passphrase. For instance, when you send it to a person, before they actually see the message embedded into that image file, you actually have to put a password first of all, and after putting the password, you will gain access to the message that is put in there. So with that being said, so let's get into the video. First things first, once you are back into the video, open your terminal really quickly, and after you've opened your terminal, you are going to update your system. After that, we are going to download a Mona Lisa.jpg file. In this case, I've already downloaded it in my documents, and here it is, Mona Lisa.jpg. I've already created also a secret.txt file, alright, so that this video won't be long, but I'll show you exactly how you can do this really quickly. Mona Lisa file, you can just download any file on Google, right? So just go ahead and download any file on Google. It is really easily, and creating secret.txt file I'll show you right now really quickly. So creating secret.txt file, actually first of all, change the directory to a document, alright? Type in for the word touch, then after touch type in secret.txt or any file name .txt. Alright, for instance, you want to type in confidential.txt or anything.txt. After that, when you press enter, it will create secret.txt file, and after that, you are going to use the nano editor to open that created file, secret.txt or confidential.txt, according to your preferences or the one that you have created on your own. And after that, when you press enter right over here, you can see the message, okay? In your case, it will be blank. You have to type in the message, okay? Very short, very simple. This message is actually for the demo. Nothing said into this message is actually true, okay? Trust me, nothing is true. So you are sending this message to somebody called Dine, okay? And you are saying that I've just discovered, okay, a new sophisticated way to gain access into Stag database. This Stag, it is a company's name, okay? A company nearby Dine or Kevdine, okay? These two people, okay? The first one is Dine, the second one is Kevdine. These two people are near a company called Stag, and they have just got a way to get into a sophisticated database. They are penetration testers, so don't worry, they have been given permission to gain access into the database as pen testers, okay? It is not illegal. So here it is, they are getting paid to do that. I'll tell you more in details when we meet again, okay? See you November, whatever, same place. So this message is actually very confidential because I'll just tell you more when we meet again. And the guy has told the guy, okay? This guy has told this guy that they will meet on November, and the date is 5, okay? So the 5th of November this year, actually, the same place, okay? Now they have this secret place or restaurant that they always meet when they have something confidential, and they talk via coffee or maybe tea or maybe lunch, I don't know, something like that. Once you are done writing in this thing, just type in for Ctrl O, then press enter, then Ctrl X to close it. Really easily, really simple. Now once you go ahead and type in for cut to cut this secret.txt file, there you are. You see the message right over there, done, ready to be embedded. Now once you have your two files ready, Mona Lisa.jpg, and you have your secret.txt ready to be embedded, you are going to use that tool, okay? So the tool is called Steghide. In this case, let's say you haven't installed Steghide. So you are going to type in for sudo apt install Steghide. In this case, I've already installed it, but I'm just going to do it again. Steghide is already in the current version 0.5.1. That's it. So once you go ahead and type in for the word Steghide right over here, okay, there, it will give you something. Okay, this is kind of the help, okay, terminal. So Steghide version there, and it is using the embedding, okay, technology, or the embedding function to embed data. And if you want to extract data, you are going to use the extract command to extract data and all those things. Okay, so you can see you can use the info to display information about a cover or a stego file. A stego file is the file that the picture, okay, the picture file that already contains two files, which is actually the picture file itself and the secret.txt file itself. Okay, so like the stego file, this is the outcome after combining the JPEG and the .txt file. You get the stego file, but it will also be named as the picture file so that it becomes a secret. Not everybody should know this file is a stego file. So in this case, let us slide down to embedding options right over here. So in our embedding options, you can see there's EF standing for embed file, which is actually our .txt or any file that you want to put underneath that cover file, which is CF, okay, the cover file, which is actually the image. All right, and -p stands for the passphrase. In this case, once you have everything ready to run, you have your tool, you have your image, and you have your secret.txt file with the secret information in it, right? So you're going to tell Steghide to embed. Okay, right here you can see Steghide use the embedding function to embed this. This is the cover file. You're specifying the cover file, which is monalisa.jpg. Okay, now this will stand there as a cover, but underneath it you embed this secret.txt file. So here you're specifying the file to be embedded. Okay, the embedded file should be secret.txt. Then you can just go ahead and type in -p. Then after -p you can type in the password, which is actually hide. Okay, this P stands for passphrase, but also if you do not want to type in the -p command, it is okay, because your terminal will prompt you with a prompt to type in your password. As you can see that over here, enter the phrase, and I type in the phrase hide, and as you can see, once I press enter, they want me to re-enter the phrase, which is actually also hide, and then I press enter right over here, it will embed the file. Okay, really easily, really simple. It is done embedding. So all you need to do right now is send the file that you have already created, or let's call it the stego file. Okay, the file that contains the hidden information, let us call it the stego file. Right now what's left is sending the stego file to your friend, so that when they open the stego file and they put in the passphrase while extracting this file, they will be given, okay, that information in their computer. Now once you're doing this, nobody will know, not even the secret services will know. So right now, once you, maybe if you want to send this file, you can use something called session. Okay, now session, this one is actually a texting app, which is actually kind of a little bit, secured. So here it is. Click on download, scroll down right over here, you can see it is download from, you can download Android APK using F-Droid, open source one, or you can use Android, whatever, Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever. All right, click on download and send it. But in this case, I am the friend of my own. But let me show you one thing. Once I come back right over here, I've already embedded the file. Okay, this is our stego file. Okay, this is our stego file. But once we open it, it is normal. Okay, nothing suspicious at all, nothing suspicious at all. All right, so this is what we are going to send to our friend Dine, and he is going to extract this file. So let me send this one, and I'll meet you there. Okay guys, here's the thing. My Windows computer kind of crashed. There's something going on. All right, you want to open up. Anyways, it is the same process. I'm just going to show you how we can get Steghide into Windows. Then after that, we are going to do the same process here in Linux. And if you're using Windows or Mac OS, you are just going to follow the steps here. All right, so first things first, I want you to go ahead and open up any web browser in your Windows and type in for Steghide. Okay, Steghide Windows. Okay, there, and you are going to find a link with SourceForge right over there. So you can see here's the link with SourceForge. So click on this link really quickly. Steghide download SourceForge. Here's the link that you are going to use. Now right now it will open something like this. Click on Windows packages, and if you're using Linux you can go ahead and do the same thing, but anyways, click on Windows package and it will open up Steghide for you to download. Automatically it will start downloading Steghide. As you can see, your download will start shortly, and here are the seconds counting, and boom, something right over here, you will see the download starting pretty soon. So right over there they want me to pick a place to save this steghide.zip file. So if you're using Windows, you are going to go ahead and save this thing. After that you are going to unzip it, and after that you already be having Steghide into your Windows machine. That is how easily this thing is. Now if you already have Steghide into your Windows machine, the rest is just simple. Open up your terminal and you're going to use Steghide. So if you're using Linux, the same thing happens here. Let's just make this a little bit bigger. Now let us open where this file of files is located. As you can see, here is our stego file and here is our secret.txt. As you know, we don't use this one, so I want to delete this one so that when I extract this stego file, you will see a new secret.txt file being created just beside it. Alright, so now here it is. So once you go ahead and type in for Steghide there, so scroll all the way down, you can see that over here. To extract embedded data from that dash dash dash, just go ahead and type in for the word Steghide extract SF, then the file name. This SF stands for the stego file. So let us go ahead and clear up our terminal really quickly. Then let us go ahead and type in for Steghide, then type in for the word extract. Okay, extract there, then SF standing for our stego file, which is actually monalisa.jpg right now because it is already a stego file. We have already stegonized it, something like that. I don't know even that if it is a word or not, but anyways, just go ahead and type in for Mona Lisa. Okay, now first of all we have to change directory into our document there, then Steghide extract, then stego file, which is actually Mona Lisa.jpg. Press enter right over there. As you can see, automatically it will prompt you with a place to type in your passphrase. You remember our passphrase is actually hide, right? Then there, route extracted data to secret.txt file. As you can see right over here, secret.txt file is already extracted from Mona Lisa. So when you list right now, you can see there are two files. Remember, the former secret.txt file, we actually deleted it. So once you have already extracted our Mona Lisa, okay, now let's say I am the person that was sent this secret message. Now I've already extracted it. Right now I am going to either open it right over here, or I can just go ahead and use the terminal by typing in the word cat secret.txt. As you can see, I will see the same message right over there. So that is how easy this thing is. So right now I've already told you exactly how you can use the steganography method, steganography technology, to hide this file into a cover file, which is actually an image. So you have learned how to hide any file beneath an image file and how you can put a passphrase to actually secure it. That's it for today's video. I think you enjoyed this video because it has helped you a lot. This thing is actually very useful if you are sending some very dark, confidential, secret information to a person, maybe to a reporter. Make sure you do it legally. Do not send illegal information, because this video I teach you to do legal stuff. Now with that being said, so I want you to go ahead and watch my other videos because you will enjoy. It is ethical hacking videos, real hacking tutorials and all that. So join the channel membership to get a more exclusive content, like the dark content, legal ones actually, with permissions. So go ahead and do that. Subscribe, like the video, share it with friends and families, and I think I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.